welcome back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Tuesday, May 28th. I've been busy listing some items into my big store this morning. We got some hats listed. Now it's time to turn my attention to the orders that came in overnight. Let's take a look. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller. I've got 2 eBay stores, over 6,000 items online, and this channel kind of details the ins and outs of the business. I show you what sells, I show you what I'm listing, I show you what I'm buying, I show you everything else, and we give you little tips and tricks how to make your business better. Looks like overnight we had 3 orders for $43.89, $43.89 for 3 orders. Let's take a look and see what they were. First item sold for $11.35. It's a black Butler white graphic t-shirt, size extra large, cotton polyester blend, short sleeve. Second item sold for $15.02. It's a brand new The Searchers DVD from 1957, a John Wayne movie. You get the film, you get the box, it's sealed, starring John Ford as well. Third item sold for $17.52. It's an Alfani dress shirt, black, men's size small, short sleeve, linen rayon blend. As you can see, it is striped. So 3 more orders for $43.89. We're going to go find those orders, get some shipping labels printed, and add those to the tote. We did have a couple more orders that have yet to be paid for, so we'll wait on those. But we're going to get these taken care of, and then we'll log into the small store and see what kind of action we had over there. Alright, we got 3 orders, and here come the labels for them. Let's get these printed so they can go out in the mail today. Alright, we got a tote full of orders, and we got to find room for 3 more. Let's see if we can do this. It is. The tote is full. There's orders on the side. Let's see if we can slide 3 more in here. We got a 1, 2, and 3. We did it. Alright, I just got logged into the small store. Looks like we have 2 orders out of the small store. Let me show you what sold. There you see it. 2 orders for $35.52. $35.52 for 2 orders. Let's see what they were. First item sold for $14.16. It's a Bass Pro Shops Youth Trucker Style White Polyester Snapback Hat Mesh Cap. The other item sold for $21.36. It's a pair of black dress shorts, polyester men's pleated man, size 48-inch waist by 9.5-inch inseam. Don't see a brand on these. Here's the label. It just says 48. So some big boy shorts for over $20. So $21.36 to be exact. I'm gonna go grab those shorts as well as that hat, and we'll get some shipping labels printed, add them to the tote, and prepare to go to the post office. Alright, through the magic of video, there they appear. 2 orders from the small store. Let's get these labels printed. They are 2 orders, and here come those labels. Let's get them printed so we can get these in the mail. Alright, we got so many orders. We're breaking out another box. We got the tote full. We're going to put some more in this box and get them filled up and ready to go off to the post office. We got room for a couple more should they come in before we head out. But we're full up. Alright, now that we got all those orders packed up and ready to go to the post office, I'm going to get here into the photo station and grab these last hats. We've made it to the end of the hats. We bought so many. I think it was 5 hat lots. And I've been working through those hats all last week. Finally down to the last dozen here. Let's take a look. Right, here they are. We've left some of the best for last here. We have all these University of Miami Hurricanes hats. These were pretty cool. We'll have to look these up and make sure they're priced right. Some of these may be from the early 90s. These hurricane hats, Miami Hurricanes, University of Miami. This one says Manny on the side, so that's not great, but this one is cool. It has a little Hurricanes pelican, is it on there? And here's an orange one with a basic U on there. There's that other one with the other pelican on there. Yeah, so we got, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And then back here we have some other hats. We got a little camouflage hat here. Pittsburgh Pirates hat. Clemson Tigers. This is kind of a fun little Zumba hat. Look at that. And a little kid's Minnesota Twins hat. I think that's either Minnesota Twins or the M&Ms. And then this one is kind of a funny hat. What does it say? Everyone needs something to believe in, so I believe I'll have another beer. Little beer drinking hat, little trucker style with the vented snapback. Probably a vintage hat. We'll have to look at it to be sure, but There we have it, a dozen hats. We're going to get these photographed and ready to be listed when we get home from the post office. So once we get done listing hats, we're going to turn our attention to DVDs. We have a stack here. I bought an entire box for $5. I've been listing a few here and there, but we have a stack here we got to get through. Let me show you some of the titles. Let me give you a look at these. We got Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Sydney White starring Amanda Bynes, the Disney, The Santa Claus, Christmas Story, Scooby-Doo, Sherlock Holmes here, Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn, we got Ice Age, we got Wanted with Angelina Jolie, Morgan Freeman, we got Mama, some sort of horror movie it looks like. What is this one? Incredibles, Missing the Art. We got Shark Tale, so some cartoon stuff in here as well. The Bee Movie, Missing the Art. We got Shrek. We got Dante's Inferno. We got Bring It On. You guys remember that one? That was a fun little cheerleader movie. And we got Harry Potter, The Prisoner of Azkaban. Azkaban? Probably pronounced that wrong. I never got into Harry Potter. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I remember that one. And we got Seven. We got Wreck-It Ralph. We got Juno. You guys remember that one? That was a good movie. We got Aquaman. And we got Sideways. This is one we watched the other day. Kind of an interesting film. Won 2 Golden Globes, including Best Picture, Musical or Comedy, with Paul Giamatti. It was a pretty interesting movie. So that's what we got. Sherlock Holmes, that was a good flick too. So much like hats, you know, media can be kind of a slow seller, but when you can get a box like that for $5, I mean, that's just a handful of the titles that we got. There are a few more upstairs that we're watching before we list, but to get all that for just $5, I mean, you sell one movie and there's the $5 profit, your investment back, and then everything after that is pure profit. So it's a matter of just photographing it and getting it listed and working through that stack. Make sure you get it online and it will sell over time, no problem. I know that there's been some people online talking about media's dead, you know, they don't bother with it, the profit margin isn't there, but I disagree. I think, you know, it's quick and easy to list, it's plentiful, and it doesn't take much to get those online and turn a decent profit. Over the course of a year, you make quite a bit of money once you get that stuff listed, and I think it's worth it. The key is to price according to the market. You know what the demand is for that. Know what someone is willing to pay for those movies. You got to kind of look at what's out there and how much they're selling for, and kind of undercut what the market is producing. You know, if it says it's going to sell for $5, you sell it for $3. You know, it's not rocket science. You know, you just got to be under what it's selling for. You got to, you know, if the demand is there, you got to meet that demand. You got the supply there, and you just got to charge less than everybody else is charging, and it'll sell. All right, there they are, last of the hats. We got them all photographed, all dozen of them, so we'll have to start working through these. Hopefully get them all on tonight. We'll see. Alright, we got the car loaded, 2 totes full of orders ready for the post office. We got to go drop these off, and then we're going to go get some exercise. Alright, like I said, first stop, the post office. Then we're probably going to go to the park and try to get some wildlife footage for you guys. Get a few steps in to get some fresh air, and then we'll head home and keep listing those hats. Alright, step 1 of the adventure is complete. We dropped those orders off at the post office, got them all in the drop box there, so that part is done. Now we're going to head over to the park and hopefully get some good footage for you guys, maybe snap a few photos. We'll see what we find. Alright, we made it here to Cornwall Park. We're going to get some steps in, see what we can see here today. I'm going to take you out on the trails. We're going to look for squirrels, we're going to look for owls, we're going to look for some wildlife we can photograph, maybe some birds. We'll see what we can find, and of course I'll capture some of that for you. So last time we were here, the pickleball courts were filled with people playing pickleball. Today they are empty. The rain has apparently hampered the pickleball season. Let's take a look. Here's a look. Last time this was filled with people. As you can see, that rain has it nice and slick. Probably not ideal for pickleball playing, but there's a few folks out here. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of that sights and sounds of Cornwall Park here. Didn't find much wildlife. I took a few photos, but I think I'm going to move on to Fairhaven. We're going to head down to Fairhaven, down there by the ferry terminal, and see what we can find down there. Alright, so I did spot a little squirrel on my way out of the park. I snapped a few photos, but he's pretty quick, and I think I'm going to move on to some animals that aren't so swift. I'm feeling a little bit slow. My eyes aren't reacting like they should, so we're gonna go chase the ducks. They move a little bit slower, and see what we can find over there by the ferry terminal. Alright, we made it down here to Fairhaven. You can hear the train is coming by right now, so I'm gonna head down here and see what we can find. Alright, so we got some good footage of the geese and the goslings, of the ducks, and all kinds of fun stuff down here in Fairhaven. I think we're going to head back up to Lake Padden and close out the night with a little walk around Padden. We'll see what we can find over there. Maybe there'll be some more interesting wildlife for you guys to see. Alright, we made it here to Lake Padden, when you can get Lizzo and Rod Stewart in one 2-mile drive. Man, that's a good day. But we're going to hit the trail. We're going to see what we can see here at Lake Padden. Hopefully find some more wildlife to photograph and videotape for you. Alright, here's a look at the lake tonight. It's kind of windy out here. You can see some waves hitting the shore here. But otherwise, a beautiful day out here. There was a few little ducklings. I already spotted them. Let's see if we can find them over here. They were out here in this tall grass here, but they kind of disappeared. I got my eyes off them for a second, and they may be darting in and out of there. So I was looking for them on the other side here. This is a normal shot I give you guys, but no such luck. They may have avoided me. Let's see if we can move on down the trail and see what else we can find. I guess that's all we can do, unless they show themselves again. But that concludes my hike around Lake Padden. If you guys enjoyed a little bit of what you saw today, please give the video a like and think about subscribing. I'm trying to get my subscription count up, so I'm chasing that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. So if you subscribe and watch a few videos, you could really help me out. Thank you.